2023 graduation ceremony. My name is Brooklyn Hagan. I will be the mistress of ceremony. Eaton School acknowledges that we're learning on traditional homeland of the Cree, Anishinaabe, Dakota, and the Métis. We respect and honor our connections to one another here on Treaty 6 territory. We are grateful for the teachings of the vibrant land and sky. We are committed to learning together in the spirit of truth and reconciliation. Would you all please rise for our national anthem? I'd like to remind everyone to please turn off their cell phones. Eaton School's principal, Mrs. King, will introduce the graduating class of 2023.
Hello, everyone, and thank you to all of you who are joining us this evening in person or via live stream as we celebrate a very special event at Eaton School. It gives me great pleasure to introduce the graduates from the class of 2023 and their parents and guardians. Please rise.
Mrs. King will now bring the collective greetings to the graduates.
The Eaton School Community Council, the Town of Eatonia, and the RM of Chesterfield collectively would like to congratulate the class of 2023. Hats off to the graduates. Today is a milestone. It tells you how far you've come, and no matter what phase of life you are in, you are still living, so make the most of it. Keep learning, keep trying, keep accomplishing, and keep venturing on through your journey. Dream new dreams, embrace life with passion, and keep reaching for the stars. Remember, as you navigate through this next stage of life, that Dr. Seuss once said, "You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose." We also share with you a quote from Walt Disney. Keep moving forward, opening new doors and doing new things. Your curiosity will lead you down the path of success. The Eaton School Community Council, the Town of Eatonia, and the RM of Chesterfield wish you all the best with whichever path you travel down the next, and success in everything that you do. Congratulations on your graduation and best wishes for the future.
Although the SunWest Board representative for Eaton School, Mrs. Michelle Drummond, is unable to bring greetings to the graduates today, Mrs. King will share them in her place.
On behalf of the SunWest School Division Board of Education, congratulations on your graduation from Eaton School. Graduation is an important milestone that both recognizes your hard work and symbolizes the beginning of an exciting new period in your life. It is time to celebrate your personal achievements, prepare for a future of opportunities, and embrace a world of infinite possibilities. SunWest School Division is proud of your accomplishment and wishes you all the best in wherever your future leads you. May your graduation be the first step on your path to success. Sincerely, John Collins, Board Chair, and Michelle Drummond, Board Representative for Eaton School.
I will ask Mrs. King to yet again come forward, this time to give the principal's message.
Good afternoon, family, friends, and guests. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate a very special moment for Eaton's graduating class of 2023. Congratulations, graduates. I want to begin by telling you how proud Eaton School is of you. It seems only yesterday that I taught you in grade 5, and you were all shorter than me. Now, like your parents, the staff are amazed at how quickly these past 13 years have gone. And I'm sure some days you thought graduation would never get here. To be honest, your parents and the staff all thought the same thing some days. C.S. Lewis said, "Isn't it funny how day by day nothing changes, but when you look back, everything is different." And now that today has arrived, you're probably feeling some of the same nerves and trepidation that you felt that first day of kindergarten, and as you prepare now to take the next steps in your life journey. I have had the pleasure of watching these 9 young men and women become the people they are, nurtured by their parents, family and friends, the staff at Eaton School, and the community. They are athletes, musicians, actors, and academics in varying degrees of each. One common trait among them all is character. Each of them has developed into a responsible, respectful person that will undoubtedly make an impact on the communities they choose to live in. Graduates, whether you are heading off on a traveling adventure, going to college or university, entering the workforce, or staying at home until your parents kick you out, you are in charge of your own future. While this newfound independence is both exciting and scary, you can take comfort from the building blocks of your childhood. Your family, our school, and our community have given you the skills and tools that you will need to face the challenges ahead, and the ability and determination to rise up and explore new opportunities. Be the person you are. I would like to close by offering you a bit of advice. When you're on your journey, remember to ask for help. When you need it, you are not alone. Appreciate what you do have rather than yearn for what you don't. Be adventurous, try new things, make new friends, and travel. Continue to learn and grow. Never stop asking questions, seeking answers, or adding to your knowledge and skills. Embrace change. Don't just do what you're good at. If you stay in your comfort zone, you will never know what it is that you are capable of. And finally, remember your roots. Your family, the Spartans, and your community of Eatonia. We are all proud of you. When you move on to the next phase in your journey, you will be proud to say, this is home, and that you were a Spartan. May the happiness and excitement of today take you into a successful, promise-filled future. Congratulations.
I'd like to invite the graduates Kenzie, Punter, and Danielle Stallmann to the podium to pay tribute to the parents of this year's graduating class. And I ask that Tosha, Kozicki, and Devan Punter then please come to the stage for the reply for the parents.
For those of you who don't know us, my name is Kenzie.
And my name is Danny.
We would like to say thank you to everyone for coming out here today to celebrate us and watch as we begin a new chapter in our lives.
Stop. But most importantly, we take this time to thank our parents. Each and every one of us wouldn't be who we are today without the help and support from them.
During our childhood, parents play a very meaningful role. We never get chances to say thank you to our parents in public. Luckily enough, we have the opportunity today to not only thank ours, but to thank everyone's and show recognition to every parent out there.
Today is a big day for all of us, and we couldn't be thankful enough to have our parents by our side through all of it. Throughout school, our parents and other community members have always been the biggest help, even in the smallest situations.
Including things like driving us for sports, working concessions, forcing us to go on school on time, took us on field trips, making our lunches, forcing us to do our homework even though that only worked until the last few years, embarrassed us at our sports events, and insisting on taking team photos even after we lost, which was pretty common.
There's a never-ending list for everything our parents have done. As we grew up, obviously we kind of parented ourselves. I'll wake up when I want, do homework when I want, go to school when I want, and be late if I want. But somehow, it always backfired on us. Either way, they found out or Mr. Holt called us out in class. So I guess you're right, parents do know everything.
Actually, parents don't know everything. There is one thing me and Danny did about a year ago. Since we're graduating, we might as well confess. We blocked the late and absent messages from your phones. I was not at school as much as you thought I was. Maybe that was just us, but I know I gave you all your kids a great idea, so watch out.
Well, thanks, Kenzie. I'm gonna wrap this up before you spill anything else. But yeah, if we were both absent, you would most likely find us together. And yes, even on the days we said we were sick. Anyways, thank you to our parents for everything you've done for us and getting us to where we are today. And a special thanks to Mrs. King, because she's basically our mother too.
Funny how they waited till they're in public to...
Let me begin by welcoming you all here today to celebrate this milestone of these graduates, and thank you, Brooklyn, for your kind introduction. First, congratulations to all the graduates and to your parents and families who are celebrating with you today and who will cheer you on to your next steps, which are coming fast. Wasn't it just yesterday that we dropped them off at their kindergarten, or the first day of kindergarten, and now here we are just weeks away from sending them off on their own.
Graduates, you should know that your parents are very proud of you today. And today is a very important day for you and for them. And today would be a good day to ask for money. And actually, I also want to say a thank you to Tosha for writing most of the speech we're doing today, too. And we would also like to give you graduates some important advice. Sorry. You can stand on your tippy toes. Well, one piece of advice that was kind of given to our family over the years, it came by someone most of you are familiar with, my grandfather, Lloyd Adams. Remember who you are and where you came from. And, you know, this is a great community to be a part of. I know, but like I was up here, I think it was about 30 years ago now, I sat up here, and I'm still here. That should scare the hell out of some of you, and maybe entice you to keep going. But no, it's been a great community, and I know you guys will appreciate being a part of it. And with that,
So some of the advice that we'd like to give to you to take with you is be yourself.
as everyone else has already taken.
Be kind.
World where you can be anything, be kind.
Have fun.
But make good choices.
Call your mother.
Do us dad a favor or call or text every few days.
Don't get a credit card.
For the love of God, do not get a credit card.
Be positive.
Life will throw you lemons. Learn how to make lemonade.
Help others.
Because you're definitely going to need a favor one day.
Be your own inspiration.
Bosses don't usually accept notes from your mother.
Never stop learning.
But don't forget to have fun.
Finally, the best life advice for the graduates is from Dr. Seuss. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more you learn, the more places you will go. Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. The people that mind don't matter, and the people that matter don't mind. Graduates, you'll move mountains. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Congratulations to all the graduates this year, and no matter what phase of life you are in, you are still living. Make the most of it.
Yes, congratulations on getting through the easiest part of life. Now you can all stop thinking about how you wish you could hurry up and finish talking. And you can get on to the grad party. And glad to see you all looking nice, prim, and proper today here, because I know you're all going to look like a train wreck later on here. So, congratulations, class of 2023.
At this time, the graduates have a special presentation. They would like to make their parents to show that their gratitude and appreciation.
you two boys come up and help the girls, please.
It is a long-standing tradition here at Eaton School that the graduates elect someone from their class to give the valedictorian address. This year's graduating class has chosen Shawi Ronquillo.
Good afternoon, parents, families, friends, teachers, and of course, our graduating class of 2023. I am honored to be standing here to say a few words as this year's valedictorian. I would like to begin by saying, on behalf of my class, we are extremely thankful for everyone who is here today, whether you're in the audience or backstage making sure everything is in order, and especially to our wonderful principal, Mrs. King, who has way too many things on her to-do list, but still manages to pull this day off. Eaton School is known for being the home of the Spartans, but today, Eaton is specifically home to feature doctors, farmers, mechanics, and many more. I believe that this class is truly a special one. Most of us have been here since the very beginning. We have had people come and go, but on the stage today is who really matters. And so, I'd like to humbly say, this class is kind of perfect. Sorry to the other classes, we're kind of the favorite. Despite that, I will admit that we do have our fair share of a few imperfections, I guess. But they all come with more positive lessons, and that's what makes us the best. For example, we may not be the most responsible when it comes to handing in assignments on time, but that responsibility sure kicked in when it came to feeding Mr. Hayes' axolotls. It goes to show our responsibility shows only when it truly matters. Another great example lies in a single book, the Justin Bieber book. Our class usually finds reading material boring or uninteresting. But boy, oh boy, I can proudly say that the most interesting book most of us have read was the Justin Bieber book. I'm telling you, there is a wait list, an actual wait list at our library. Arguments about who had the book last and who was gonna get it afterwards and who was gonna eventually end up with Bieber himself. So basically, we're passionate when we want to be. Lastly, I'd like to wrap up this little trip down memory lane with a very short but memorable conversation between two graduates. For context, this was during a math test. Sorry, Mr. Holt. Hey, how much is a dime? I think it's 5 cents. Oh, okay, thanks. Thank you, Danny and Kenzie, for showing us that working together in class won't always give you the right answer, but may give you half a mark. Before we proceed to the next part, I'd like to use this moment as an opportunity to propose a little something to our staff. Teachers may say we are on our phones and social media an unhealthy amount, that we revolve our lives around technology. But may I remind you that a simple box of sand was the highlight of almost everyone's elementary days. It took just that to make us happy. So, teachers, I hope you consider this proposal to have just 2 things for our future high school students. Just a few simple, tiny, minor requests after reflecting on our younger years. For the future of Eaton School, less assignments and a high school sandbox. Anyways, as I stand here representing this class, I thought it significant to hear not only what I have to say, but what the rest of my class has to say.
This part of my speech is not my advice to our students, but our advice to the future. I hope those out there who need to hear this take every word to heart. From Kenzie, focus on you and not what other people say. From Kylee, she says, don't take anything for granted. From Trinity, live for you, not for others. From Danny, everything can be done last minute. From Wilhelm, if you're gonna skip English class. From Zoe, listen to others and talk to someone if someone does something to hurt you. From Ella, it's okay to ask for help. Asking for help when you don't know something isn't a bad thing. From Kearin, live your life, you only live once. And from me, never compare yourself with anyone. You are the best you, and you'll reach success that way. 9 graduates, 13 years of school, but forever a bright future ahead of us. I wish nothing but a lifetime of endless luck and blessings to all of you. I really tried my best to keep this short for you guys. It's going fast for me, but to finally conclude my speech, I would like to show my appreciation once again for the teachers who dealt with us through our 13 years of high school, to our friends and families who have supported us, to any of our advisors and coaches for extracurriculars, to the audience and the community members who came here today, and finally, thank yourselves, graduates, for persevering through the highs and lows of high school. The SunWest Division motto is success for all. The year before us reached success on their grad day. The year after us will succeed on their grad day. And so, like every year before and after us, on this day, we succeed. Success for Eaton School's graduating class of 2023. Thank you.
Sometimes it is difficult for a graduating class to choose a guest speaker. This class, however, was very determined that Mr. David Korchinski was the one, and there was no getting out of it. Please welcome David Korchinski.
Welcome, family, friends, and most importantly, graduates. Today marks an important milestone in your life. You have almost successfully completed high school, and now you're preparing to embark on your next phase of your journey. You all told me that this was your way of getting your revenge on me for all the class presentations I made over the years, so I hope you have your rubrics ready. Despite this being your way of getting revenge, I am honored to have been picked as your guest speaker, even though I don't consider myself a guest. I've watched you grow and learn over the past 4 years as you navigate through high school. I remember my first few days at Eaton School. I had to teach this group of grade 9s in 3 different classes: English, health, and everyone's favorite, art. Despite how nervous I was starting a new job in the middle of the school year and not knowing any of the students, this group made me feel welcome and like I belonged at Eaton School. This would continue to be a trait that they still make me feel today. Not even 2 weeks into being their teacher, whether it was trying to test me, to make me angry, or because I let them get away with it, they called me David instead of Mr. Korchinski. This wouldn't go away, so I simply embraced it and took it as a compliment that they felt comfortable in my class. Unfortunately, our first time together was cut short due to the pandemic and other unforeseen circumstances. But I would have the opportunity to return to Eaton a year later. To see this group of grade 9s had not changed much when they were in their second half of grade 10. Kylee and Trinity were still very hard workers and aimed to get 100% on everything. Shawi was still busy doing 10,000 things in and out of school and managing to finish them eventually. Zoe was the consistent and quiet presence in class. Kenzie and Danny were hard at work procrastinating, but always produced very creative work, including raps and wonderfully drawn posters. And Kearin and Wilhelm were hard at work protecting their Clash of Clans kingdom, or shopping for parts for their trucks, but still managing to get their work done, even if it felt like we were pulling their teeth. But thankfully, for everyone's sake, we no longer had to worry about David teaching art. Ella would join this group a little later in grade 11 and would bring a wealth of European history knowledge, especially about the Tudors in England. This group has consistently asked if I will miss them next year when they are gone. And the simple answer is yes. I will miss watching you grow into the young adults you are today. I will miss watching those light bulb moments when the concept finally clicks. I will miss torturing you with no red ink assignments, having to nag some of you constantly for missing work. And who wouldn't miss all those awkward English class conversations that I shouldn't overhear and be told to cover my ears? I will also miss your lessons on various trends and new vocabulary, keeping this 64-year-old young at heart. For those of you who don't know, there has been an inside running joke about my age being in the mid-60s. I will definitely miss the very long list of excuses of why you are missing class and need to leave, or not having your work done. As you move forward in the real world, I want to remind you of a lesson we have tried to teach you throughout high school: the importance of perseverance. Throughout your time in school, you have undoubtedly faced challenges and obstacles, from large events like the infamous pandemic that stole some of your high school time, to minor things like a certain classmate who constantly snitched on your playground activities. There were times when you may have felt like giving up, but you didn't. For example, during History 10, when everyone was determined to figure out my middle name, the creeping on social media went to the next level of finding a picture of my university degree. That was the new level of dedication. You did learn my middle name, and I learned I had to up my privacy settings. The next day, Kylee returned to class and said she knew it all along. You also pushed through and demonstrated your determination and resilience for more serious topics, like cramming for tests, writing essays in one night. But in all seriousness, you have all learned the value of hard work and the satisfaction that comes from achieving your goals, whether it be academic, on the court or rink, on a stage, or on a field. As you move on to the next chapter of your life, you will face new challenges and opportunities. Some of you may join the workforce, while others will go to university or college to pursue further education. You will meet new people from different backgrounds and cultures and be exposed to new ideas and ways of thinking. Remember that you can achieve great things. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Stay true to yourself and your values, even when others may try to steer you in a different direction. However, always remember where you came from, the friendships you made, the lessons you learned, and the community that supported you along the way. And remember that this school and community will continue to support and help you on whatever path you choose. When you face adversity or difficult decisions, remember you have the strength and resilience to overcome them. Always cherish the important lessons you learned in high school, from school tasks like essays and tests, and everyone's favorite no red ink, which resulted in a few moments of colorful language, to out-of-class activities like representing our school and yourselves in extracurricular activities like dance, drama, leadership, and various sports, and to all those other learning opportunities like kicking me out during English class and wrapping my entire classroom in Christmas wrapping paper. I think that was the last time you all made it to a morning English class. With all of these opportunities, you have developed critical thinking skills, learned how to work collaboratively with others, and gained an understanding of the world around you. These skills and values will serve you well in your future endeavors. As you move forward, I challenge you to take risks, embrace new experiences, and never stop learning. Your future is bright, and I cannot wait to see and hear about all the amazing things you will accomplish. In closing, I want to congratulate you on your achievements and wish you all the best as you progress. Remember, perseverance is key to success, and I have no doubt that you will all have what it takes to achieve your goals. I will leave you with two of my favorite quotes. The first quote is from someone no one will remember from history class, but when times get tough and you feel like giving up, I hope you will remember his words. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. And that's from Winston Churchill. The second is from Dr. Seuss again. Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Mr. Korchinski. These messages that you have shared with this graduating class of 2023 are very appreciated as they embark on the new journey. Can I ask Trinity and Kearin to please come up? On behalf of myself and our graduating class, we would like to thank David for accepting our request for guest speaker. As we all know, we weren't accepting no for an answer. We thank Mr. Korchinski for everything he's done for our grade 12 class these past couple years. We appreciate all your patience with the amount of complaining we do on a daily basis, but somebody has to keep you on your toes. Here's hoping for your sanity. Your future grade 12s aren't as difficult as we are. Thank you for listening to all the conversations you may or may not have wanted to hear and pretending like you weren't listening. Thank you for your determined commitment to our education, your dedication to our success, and your passion for teaching. You've inspired us to be better students, better thinkers, and better people. Your guidance has shaped our lives in countless ways, and we will forever be grateful for the impact you've made. Thank you again for being a role model and a mentor and a friend. We will certainly carry your lessons with us as we begin the next chapter of our lives. You know you will be missed just as much as you'll miss us. Thank you. We will now have the presentation of diplomas by Mrs. King.
Well, to be honest, I feel a little bit like one of you guys today because I haven't been at school for the last couple of days. And I took Danny's advice to heart that it's okay to be late because I only finished up my speech this morning, so. Yes. Oh, and another thing, I could not have pulled this off without the help of Mr. Holt, Mr. Korchinski, Mrs. Nunweiler, and Mrs. Facca, all the other staff who pitched in and made this happen. So thanks to them, right? In the words of John F. Kennedy, every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. So while you may be nervous about your future, if you try, if you greet it with anticipation, dream big, and work hard, you will achieve your next goals. It is my honor to present the graduates of 2023 with their diplomas, signifying the achievement of their K-12 education. Not only will each graduate receive a diploma indicating their successful completion of grade 12, they will receive a gift bag, which contains several cards and letters of congratulation, a pen from the SunWest School Division, a centennial cookbook from the Eaton School Community Council, a keepsake, and a special Spartan pin. This pin is only given to Spartan graduates to recognize their accomplishments and time at Eaton School, and to remind you of where you come from. Wear it with pride, because this school and this community is proud of you. Now, get your cameras ready for the presentation of the diplomas. Ella Faith Baker. Ella first came to Eaton School in the fall of 2021. Previously, she attended school in North Battleford, but when her family moved to Eatonia, she became a Spartan. As a creative and hardworking student, Ella quickly found her groove. Ella enjoyed English and history courses in particular. Her love of books and reading is evident, and she has spent much of her time in the library, reading, learning, and looking at the books. While Ella appears at first to be quite quiet and shy, she certainly comes out of her shell once you get to know her. She will chat about her dog, her part-time job, the latest book she's read, and her creative writing course. Her artistic and creative side shone as a member of the Eaton School's drama performances the past couple of years, and as a member of the concert band this year. Ella plans to take online courses from Sask Polytechnic with an eventual goal of completing her diploma in library and information technology. It will come as no surprise that Ella's long-term goal is to work full-time in a library. Congratulations, Ella. Zoe Beaupre. Zoe moved from North Battleford to Eatonia when she was in grade 5. Since that time, we have gotten to know her as a quiet but friendly student whose smile lights up her face. And we have also discovered that she is accident prone, often arriving at school with a bandage, tensor wrap, or crutches. Zoe has gotten a lot of enjoyment out of her involvement in drama, band, and basketball. She picked up her instrument again this year, and through hard work, played impressively. She was a great peer mentor in the flute section. This basketball season, Zoe was determined to once again hit the court. Her skills and team play grew throughout the season, and she could be counted on to be positive and encouraging of her teammates. Zoe is very good with kids and is often willing to lend a hand. She has helped out in the grade 1-2 classroom and with Power Hour, which is an after-school program designed for grade 1-4 students. Zoe plans to attend Great Plains College in Kindersley in the fall and is hoping to earn her diploma in early childhood education. She hopes one day to be able to run her own daycare. Congratulations, Zoe. Trinity Rael Jean Connolly. Trinity has always had a positive attitude towards learning. She consistently strives to do her best, and she has developed an excellent work ethic. I do remember, however, giving her "you've been caught speeding" tickets in grade 5 when she used to rush to complete her work. However, teachers would now say that Trinity is incredibly meticulous and takes forever to write a test. Because of her beautiful handwriting and organization, everyone wants Trinity's study notes. Throughout school, Trinity has taken an active role in volleyball and Eaton GSA. She has been an important member and leader of the Eaton concert band and will be greatly missed by the clarinet section. Additionally, she has kept a very busy schedule, excelling at dance over the years and working part-time. Last year, Trinity set a goal for herself and started working to achieve that goal by enrolling in a couple of college-level medical courses. She has been accepted into the nuclear medicine program at SAIT in the fall, and intends to follow that by taking a magnetic resonance imaging program at NAIT. She hopes to one day to work in healthcare, running MRI machines. With her determination, Trinity is certain to achieve her goal. Wilhelm Peters. Wilhelm has always been a hard worker, whether in school, on the farm, or on the job. He enjoys fixing things and working in the shop, but he is also very capable at cooking a tasty meal. Wilhelm took Mechanics 10, 20, and 30 since grade 10, and the employers at his work placement have been very impressed with his skills and work ethic. Wilhelm used to be a man of few words. Maybe because he was one of only 2 boys in the class, but we have seen Wilhelm grow in the past couple of years, and he has become more outgoing. If the talk is about agriculture, auctions, football, trucks, he is involved in the conversation. His great sense of humor comes out, especially when you least expect it. Wilhelm also enjoyed playing Spartan football and was an asset to the team. Wilhelm plans to enter the workforce following graduation. He wants to get his Class 1 license and is looking forward to working hard and getting rich. It is commendable that Wilhelm recognizes that getting rich isn't necessarily quick and easy, but requires hard work. Congratulations, Wilhelm. Kylee Tina Marie Price. Kylee is an extremely conscientious student with a lot of potential. She has worked diligently on her studies throughout her schooling, striving for excellence in whatever she does. She is very creative, artistic, and talented. These qualities are at the forefront of her involvement in music and dance. She also possesses a great sense of humor and has shown leadership in the classroom, the band room, the clarinet section, and the dance studio. Kylee has been a hardworking Spartan who liked to get involved in activities throughout the years. Sports were a big part of Kylee's life, whether being on a Spartan sports team or working part-time in the sporting goods store. Kylee plans to attend the U of S in the fall and study biomedical science. Her long-term goal is to pursue a career in physiotherapy, specializing in rehabilitation. Because Kylee possesses the commitment, determination, and drive to be successful in whatever she pursues, she is sure to succeed in her chosen career. Congratulations, Kylee. Kenzie Dawn Punter. Kenzie has grown into her own over the last few years. She would be the first to admit that school was not her favorite unless it had to do with phys ed, recess, sports, or field trips. But we have seen a change in Kenzie. She has developed perseverance and grit. She works hard to do well in her classes, due in part to having made a decision about where she wants to go and what she wants to do after high school. She shows creativity and a sense of humor that adds to the classroom and the school environment. I will miss her daily greetings of, "Hey, Lisa Dawn." At Eaton School, Kenzie has been a Spartan who loved to be involved in sports. She has been a part of the volleyball, basketball, badminton, and track teams, where she could always be counted on to give her best. She is competitive, but always demonstrates a positive attitude and good sportsmanship. Kenzie plans to study psychology at Lethbridge University in the fall. She hopes one day to become a counselor or a psychologist. Congratulations, Kenzie. Syawlalliwi Lim Ronquillo. Syawlalliwi is a hard-working Spartan who excelled not only in academics, but also in the area of leadership, both at Eaton School and within the Sun West School Division. She is a kind and respectful student who can always be relied on. Her strong leadership skills are evident in her involvement on the Eaton SRC and GSA, Team Sun West, and the Sun West Youth Consultation Group. She collaborates well with others and brings energy, enthusiasm, and creativity to each and every activity in which she is involved. Not only does Shawi put her all into school activities and sports like volleyball, basketball, and badminton, but she also gives a lot to her family and community, both of which are extremely important to her. On top of that, she maintains a couple of part-time jobs, and it is commendable to juggle all of this and succeed as a grade 12 student. Syawlalliwi's hopes and dreams are to study medicine, to become a doctor. In order to reach this goal, she intends to study biomedical sciences at the University of Saskatchewan in the fall. Congratulations, Shawi. I had to have a lesson on how to spell or to pronounce Ronquillo properly. Danielle Taylor Stallmann. Danielle has always been an important member of this class. She has learned to move outside of her comfort zone and has grown in her abilities and interests over her years of high school. She is a friendly student who loves to get to know people and socialize. She has a good sense of humor and enjoys a good laugh. On the basketball and volleyball court, she is fun to watch. Danny plays with a great intensity and is determined to steal the ball or spike it at every opportunity. Outside of school, she is passionate about dance. It has been a focus of hers for many years, and she has grown from a primary dance student to a confident dancer and assistant dance teacher. After graduation, Danielle plans to stay in Eatonia and continue with dance. Her long-term goal is to have her own talk show. But we now know that she was teasing Mr. Holt when he asked her about her future plans. Nevertheless, she would make a great Oprah or Ellen. Congratulations, Danny. Kearin Wagner. I didn't even have to look at my paper for that one. I knew the whole name. Kearin is a student who appreciates hands-on learning. He especially enjoys PAA, where he has the opportunity to build, fix, and weld in the shop, or to eat in home ec. I won't say that he necessarily enjoys cooking, although he claims to make some killer waffles. And if he's living on his own, he will definitely want a dishwasher. As a member of his class, Kearin has been the brother to his classmates. Wilhelm has only sisters, and the girls have always bossed him around in true sisterly fashion. As a Spartan, Kearin loves to play any and all team sports. He is an all-round athlete who excelled at football, basketball, junior volleyball, as well as baseball and hockey. He was a member of the 2019 Eaton Schools Provincial winning 6-man football team. He definitely is a team player who demonstrates commitment and dedication and gives 110% on and off the field or court. Having successfully completed Mechanics 10, 20, and 30 level courses, Kearin's interests lie in farming and mechanics. Therefore, after high school, he plans to take an agriculture and heavy equipment course at Olds College, and one day he hopes to run his own farm. Congratulations, Kearin. I would like all of the graduates to please rise. Once again, congratulations. Let's give them all another round of applause for successfully completing this milestone. So Mr. Holt is going to now take a group picture of you with your diplomas.
Sounds like the plan. This is Kate Brooklyn. You get the 4 extra chairs.
At this time in the ceremony, we'll ask the graduates to go down the steps and sit in the front row of seats that have been reserved for them to view the slideshow presentation.
Do you want me to get the lights? Sorry?
helped in many ways with the preparations for today. Thank you also to the Eaton staff who contributed in making today special for our graduates, particularly Mr. Holt, Mrs. Facka, Mrs. Nunweiler, Mr. Korchinski. Thank you very much to those of you who are in the gym and to those watching from home for joining us this afternoon as we celebrate the accomplishments of these young people who are now ready to set out and begin writing a new chapter in their lives. Please feel free to leave your chairs and everything as they are, as students will help us clean up on Tuesday. Graduates, we are proud of you. We hope that today has been special and that you will fondly remember your time at Eaton School and your graduation day. Always remember, be bold enough to use your voice, brave enough to listen to your heart, and strong enough to live the life you have always imagined. We are going to now have a grad walk. The graduates will stand, and as we call your name, you will be walking around the gym and coming back down center to again meet on stage. Graduates, please rise. Three. Oh, just wait. Photo moments. Once the graduates have had their picture taken here on stage, they are going to be forming a receiving line down in front here, and so you are all welcome to come and give them your personal congratulations and best wishes as we celebrate this milestone with them today. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night, everyone.